Hello and welcome to those endless mysteries. Before we get started today, I would like to remind everyone that every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. we will be posting a new video. Also, if you have the time after the video, jump over to teesprings.com/stores/those endless mysteries, where you will find some cool t-shirts as well as many other products. This will help our channel out a lot, and you will get a nice t-shirt. So help support our channel. Also, you can help by sharing this video with your friends and on social media. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button as well, so you can keep up with all of our latest videos. So what do you say we get on into it then? This first sighting comes from Fredericksburg, Texas, from June the 27th of 2020. The witness said that she and her daughter, along with their granddaughter, who was 6 at the time, was driving back to Austin, Texas, from a trip they had took to Southern California. They were in the witness's pickup truck, saying that they had taken 290 east off of I-10, with it being around 11 p.m. that night, with them only going a few miles on 290 east when they started up over a hill. Now the witness says, as they topped the hill, and with them looking down the other side, that she saw a pair of yellowish almond-shaped eyes just off to her right, with the witness saying that this part of 290 is very remote and heavily wooded in this area, while there wasn't another car in sight, with the witness saying she had already seen some deer next to the road, so this had her extremely vigilant, saying as they got closer to this creature, the headlights of her truck revealed a large wolf. At least that was what the witness first thought about it. But as they got closer to this animal, the witness said it wasn't a wolf or coyote. It was about 20 feet off of the roadside, as it was on all fours and down in a crouching defensive posture. It also had its head down with its front legs bent, with the witness saying it was still taller at its shoulders than it was at its backside, even though its front legs were bent. You know, I've heard so many stories now on how these creatures' front ends are much higher than their back ends when they are on all fours, with many of the witnesses comparing them to hyenas as they are on all fours. It's really starting to become reported more and more lately. Now, a witness says that this creature was very big, with its shoulders being 3 to 4 foot tall, even though its legs were bent in the front, while having a triangular shaped head with pointed ears, with it having a shorter tail but being very bushy. It also had very broad shoulders while having narrow hips. The witness also said that this creature had a long neck, while the coat on this creature was heavy and bushy below its neck, also on its front legs as it tapered off towards the back end, with this creature's front legs looking very muscular, while saying that this thing kept its eyes upon them until they were well past this thing, which seemed strange to the witness. She thought that this creature should have took off running back into the tree line, but that it didn't threw her off a little. Now she said that her daughter got the best look at this creature, saying as they passed the creature, her daughter said, "That's no wolf or coyote, it's a dogman," with her saying, don't stop, keep going, it's a dogman," with the witness saying that she had never heard of a dogman before this night, with her saying this was one of the most perplexing wildlife encounters that she had ever had, saying that she grew up in Texas and has hunted deer all over the state when she was younger. Then she moved to California for the past 17 years, with her living adjacent to the Cleveland National Forest. She has seen many creatures in the wild, such as coyotes and bobcats, and even a large cougar on one of these encounters. But this thing she saw that night made her hair stand on end. This is one encounter the witness said that she will never forget. So this was a good sighting report, I thought. If you like this story, give us a big thumbs up. It will help our channel. So this next sighting also comes out of Texas from April the 4th of 2018. The witness says that he got home from work around midnight. So as he normally does, he sat down on his back porch and lit a smoke while trying to relax. However, unlike most nights, the witness heard something new. While he's used to hearing coyotes and his neighbor's dogs barking, but this was a new sound, something that he had never heard before, saying that it was a deep howl, not a coyote or a regular dog howl. It stayed as one tone and it was very deep. The witness said that it seemed to be going from one to the other neighbor's backyards, with the neighborhood dogs noticing this as well. With all the dogs barking, the witness says that this triggered one of his dogs, with her running out to the fence line and barking at something that the witness wasn't able to see from his perspective. So he said that he told her, "Hey, come back in, girl. It's okay." Saying at this time she turned and looked at him. Then he said that the dog just sat down as if she became frozen with fear, saying that it took a few minutes to break her out of this state, but that once he did, she ran back into the house. So at this time, the witness became curious and decided to take a look. So he decided to poke his head out of the gate and take a look into the fields behind his house. At this time, the witness saw amber-colored eyes, saying that these eyes were next to the tree line on the other side of the field, with them looking to be around 5 foot off the ground. He says at this point he went back into the house and got a knife. Then he headed out to where he saw the eyes. As he was walking, he heard the howls once again. But once he got close to where he had seen the eyes, the howl stopped and it went dead silent, with him saying you could have heard a pin drop. Once he got to where this creature was, he saw nothing around the area, but he did say that he thought he was being watched at the time. So finding nothing, and with a strange feeling of being watched, he headed back home, saying that once he made his back porch, he took a seat and lit another cigarette. But as soon as he lit his cigarette, the howl started once again, with them sounding closer this time, almost as if they were coming from his neighbor's backyard, with his neighbors having two German shepherds. So at this point, the witness says that he heard something that he will never forget, saying that he first heard a guttural growl unlike anything that he had ever heard. Then one of his neighbor's German shepherds shrieked, with the next sound being of one of the shepherds being thrown up against the fence, with the witness saying next that he heard what sounded like one thing leading to another, which led to a big dog fight. Then the witness said that he heard a single shot ring out. Then he heard this thing moving off very quickly. Now the witness did not mention if the dogs were all right, or if the neighbors saw anything that night, just that he heard it moving through the tree line. After the neighbor shot at this creature, which sounds like his shepherds were being attacked. Now the witness said that he had had another encounter just 3 nights before filing this report, with him hearing the howls starting up, but that this time he could hear this creature moving through the tree line behind his house. He says he could hear thumping of its feet as it moved and the snapping of branches. He says at this point his instincts kicked in to get to cover, so he turned off his porch light and allowed his eyes to adjust to the night, stating that there was enough light to clearly see the opening in the tree line, which he said is wide enough for about two of him to walk through, with this opening being about 9 foot before closing up, saying that he followed the noise he was hearing with his eyes. Then all of a sudden he sees this creature stand up, saying he first saw the creature's ears coming up. They were tall and sharp, the witness said. Then its head came up, followed by its broad shoulders and long arms, saying that this strange creature just stood there, looking back at him, saying that it seemed to be forever that he watched this creature, watching him. Then it suddenly turned and ducked down a little while taking huge strides on 2 legs back into the tree line, saying that because of this sighting, he has started an investigation into this creature, with him learning about another sighting in Firestone County, which he says is not far from him. But that will be another story later on. So I hope you all have enjoyed this report. If you did, hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe and notification buttons so you can keep up with all of our latest videos. If you have the time, jump over to teesprings.com/stores/those endless mysteries, where you can find some cool t-shirts designed by myself for our channel and more. So till next time, have a great day, and thanks for watching those endless mysteries.